This is the Astros Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Houston Astros, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Well, when the Astros are at home, there's almost one thing that they always do, and that is win, win, win. As they've done it again tonight, they crushed the Minnesota Twins, making it look easy from the jump, putting up a ton of runs early in the ball game. A total of 9 of them coming in the first 4 innings as they end up lapping them 10-3 in a very fun Friday night I almost did it. Called it the old ballpark's name. The new downtown ballpark name. Yes, that one. As the Astros keep on winning after winning the series against the White Sox, the Astros pick up the win tonight, like I mentioned, and now 39-30 on the season. Times are good for the Houston Astros as they have a chance tomorrow to creep up to 10 games over 500 for the first time in 2025. Boy, oh boy, would that be nice. Yes, it absolutely would. But what is nice is that the Astros went out there tonight, took care of their business, and here we are talking about a victory, which is what you know I want to talk about every single night that we do this show. Tonight's show is brought to you by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm your host, of course, Michael Connor, here for the Locked On Astros Postcast. Whether you're watching live, listening later on, or watching later on, we appreciate you always taking in this show and making it part of your post-game routine. The Astros, like I mentioned, playing some great baseball tonight, getting a lot of good all over the place in the lineup, getting a good start out of Colton Gordon tonight, and, well, a good start to the weekend. Who doesn't love a big win on the weekend to start the weekend? As the Astros now 3-1 on this 6-game homestand, chance to go ahead and secure a winning homestand tomorrow. 3-10 tomorrow's game, which, by the way, I just want to get the note out of the way. Unfortunately, we will not have a show after tomorrow's game. I've just got some obligations in the evening tomorrow, and I unfortunately just will not have the time to sneak in a show. I wish I could. It's just going to be completely impossible tomorrow, but hopefully they win, and we'll get back to talking about a victory on Sunday. Astros tonight, up and down the lineup. Is that what we're talking about? Well, probably.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Literally a good night for everybody but that bum Christian Walker. And if you are mad about me calling him a bum, I'm doing this because the other night I trashed him. I didn't trash him. I just said he stinks. And he went off like the next night. I'm just hoping that if I keep doing it, it'll do something to spark him to, not be a bum. Because he's the only guy that didn't do anything tonight. I mean, literally, every starter in the lineup had a hit but him. Yeah. But let's highlight the good. Jeremy Pena is having what is a career year. We'll get to more on him in a minute. Jose Altuve, good night for him. Hits a home run. Grabs a couple hits. Jake Myers, a couple more hits for him. Cam Smith, couple hits, couple runs batted in. Jacob Melton, couple big knocks. Drives in 3. Unfortunately, has to leave the game rolling his ankle while watching a home run go out there to the Crawford boxes. And then Brendan Rodgers found a way to get a hit and not be the only starter without a hit tonight, joining Christian Walker, because who wants to join Christian Walker? The Astros, though, got the biggest of nights out of, and I mentioned him, Jeremy Pena, with the amount of hits. Another 4-hit game for Jeremy Pena. What we have seen this season has been unbelievable. I mean, truly. From what he was his first year in the league, and I said it once, and I've said it a million times, there are some guys that they, yes, have faults in their game, deficiencies in their game. There are guys that get better as their career moves along. I know it's a weird concept, but like markedly better. A lot of guys come in, they'll be blazing great from the beginning. And Pena was a great rookie. The next 2 years were just, at the plate average. He has been as elite as it gets hitting the baseball this season. 333 average now, 9 home runs, 34 runs batted in, 386 on base. You'd, of course, would always love to see him walk a little bit more, but when you're hitting 333 and your on base is 386 and your career 318, guess what? No complaints here. Slugging 498, 884 OPS, 15 doubles, a triple. Also has 14 stolen bases in 15 attempts. First of all, go vote for the All-Star game. Vote for Jeremy Pena, because Jeremy Pena deserves to be starting in that game. Period. Based on the way he's played this season. And he has been unbelievable for this team. Now, if he wasn't in a league and he probably had a few more home runs that had Aaron Judge in it, I mean, maybe he gets some talk on the outskirts of things of MVP discussion. He's not there. But, I mean, this guy has been insane. The Astros are probably going to screw it up again. Not sign him early. I will say this. It's dangerous to sign a guy like this who's had 3 years at the plate and then close up real big and then sign him. And then what happens if he goes back to being Most of his track record is just it's fine. League average. League average. Don't let him go. You got to keep some of your players. I've been saying this forever. You got to keep some of them. This is a guy that you should be motivated based off of his work ethic alone and how hard he's worked to get to this point. And this isn't a fluke of the season now. I mean, like the guy's hitting Jeremy Pena's hitting 333. He's got 89 hits on the season already in 69 games. He is on pace for well over 200 hits this season. 267 at-bats. And also, I mentioned the 69. I mean, the guy basically plays every single day. And plays shortstop. And plays it well. And plays it at an unbelievable level. Every day. Every single day. Gotta sign him. Gotta sign somebody. Gotta keep somebody. Can't keep screwing that one up and keep letting guys not get deals done. I want to keep winning for a long time. You're winning right now with him. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look, I'm writing Jim Crane's checks right now. I'm signing them. Let's see. How well can I do Jim Crane's signature real quick? Right here. I don't know. You think Jim Crane signs like that? For those of you watching on YouTube, the camera. There it is. Think it looks like that? Maybe. I don't know. Give me his checkbook. What do you want, Jeremy? 150? 150? Huh? 150 for 5? What do you think? Let's go. He is under contract in terms of the control for the club. Pulling up Jeremy Pena's page through the 2027 season. Come on now, 5 years. 5 years, buddy. 5 years. That buys out 3 years of free agency. Let's go. Tell you this, based off the way he's playing this year, way underpaid. I'll make it 4 points. That's tough for him. That's not tough, actually. He's making $4.1 million. Guess what I'm not doing this year? Making $4.1 million. I'm guessing that most of you out there are making $4.1 million or even $1 million. I'm only making $500,000 doing this show. Only half. I know. Slumming it up. It's tough. Let's talk about Colton Gordon. Good night for him. And I wanted to get a little bit of a mention in on the trade of Forrest Whitley to the Tampa Bay Rays today. That's next here on the Locked On Astros Postcast. Right now, though, I need to tell you guys about... Well, I accidentally closed my page. That usually happens because I'm always on it. About Trade Coffee. Yeah, let's be real. Coffee isn't just a drink. It's a ritual, a lifeline. The thing that gets you from half asleep to fully functioning. It's that essential. Why settle for anything less than amazing? That's where Trade Coffee comes in. Trade Coffee is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S., delivering fresh, incredible coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Whether you're a cold brew fan or a pour-over purist, they've got a roast you'll absolutely love. The coffee is absolutely always fresh, smells amazing, and honestly, it's going to ruin grocery store coffee for you for the rest of your life. Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our customers 50% off your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/lockedonmlb. That's trade.com, trade.com/lockedonmlb for 50% off your 1-month trial. Drinktrade.com/lockedonmlb. One final message before we get back to our discussion on the Astros win. What about FanDuel? Of course, the finals going on right now. Always exciting to get in on that action. And every night delivers highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts. Can't miss moments, whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player. There's never been a better time to get in on the action. FanDuel makes it easy to get in on the game before tip, off, and live with player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays. Fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. New to FanDuel, it's the perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com and place your first $5 bet. If it wins, you get $200 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Astros cruising to a victory tonight by a final of 10-3. Welcome back to the Locked On Astros Postcast. I am, of course, your host, Michael Connor. Thank you for spending time with us on your Friday night. And if you're not watching it live, please, of course, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your wife, tell everybody to come watch this show. And you can do it at any time on the Locked On Astros YouTube page or find it anywhere that you get your podcast. Search Locked On Astros. Colton Gordon tonight, really solid for the Astros. Longest outing of his big league career. 6 innings tonight for Colton Gordon. You love to see that. He was fantastic. In terms of getting deep into the game. 6 innings, 2 runs, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Through strikes, did give up a couple of home runs, picked up his second big league win. But the Astros need these guys, Gordon and Gusto, and I mean, just literally everybody that they can piece this thing together with to keep giving them the outings that they've been getting. And it's been pretty darn impressive that they've been able to, pitch the way that they have and kind of sustain as the Astros have dealt with all these injuries. And I'm forgetting Brandon Walter as well. He's been awesome. And he's going to go Sunday's game. Tomorrow's Hunter Brown. These guys done a great job. They've done a great job. They're in the 6-man rotation right now. So when they go back to 5, who's it going to be? We'll see. My money right now is on Walter, the way that he's pitched. But Gordon, it's pretty good stuff. I think Gordon and Walter have kind of probably – Gusto was pretty solid the other night too, but I think those two might have taken the lead in terms of who's going to keep getting starts. Somebody's going to get, the short end of it, but it is what it is. We'll see what they do when they get there. But that was a big thing for him tonight when he went out there and pitched the way that he did. Tomorrow, they're going to, like I mentioned, do it again with Hunter Brown. But before that, actually, Forrest Whitley trade today. Obviously, was designated for assignment. Look, it never worked. It's unfortunate. This guy was hyped. I did a couple of interviews with him over the years at Astros Fan Fest. He was always so much fun to talk to. Really good guy. Really easy to talk to, really smart baseball player, but just it never came together. Made some mistakes, in his minor league career, got hurt a lot. And that's the story of some top prospects. Some of them just don't pan out. It felt like he was a lock. It really did. And it just didn't happen. I hope for his sake he's able to find it there with the Tampa Bay Rays and establish some sort of role, as he's moved into this reliever role. And I really thought that he was going to stick around this year and pitch well for this team. I really did. I think that injury of the knee really derailed the season, and then getting back in it and coming back, and he just didn't look good. And he might not pitch well. The knee might still be a problem. Who knows? But if there's one team that he's going to that, like the Astros, usually gets guys going in the right direction. It's going to give him a little bit of run. It's going to be Tampa, and he's going to a good spot there. So hopefully he doesn't come back to bite the Astros in terms of him pitching against them at some point. But I do hope that he establishes himself, because a lot of guys would have quit long ago, and I'll give him that for persistence. I mean, the guy never quit on trying to be a big leaguer, and it's been like 10 years and he's still in his, he's like 26, 27 years old. He's not old by any means. He's still got a lot of life in that arm. So it stinks. It stinks that the opportunity just did not ever really work out here in Houston. I think we all expected, this was going to be a guy who was in the rotation, like Hunter Brown. That's what he was supposed to be, one of the top pitching prospects in baseball. But that's the game of, listening to rankings and whatnot. It's all subjective. People aren't experts on it. We know who's good and who's not good, but they don't always pan out. So hopefully he'll get it together. Tomorrow, again, Hunter Brown going for the Astros in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Chance to get the series victory, chance to secure a winning homestand tomorrow in this 6-gamer, pick up win number 4 on it, and then possibly a sweep on Sunday. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, we will not have a show after the game tomorrow. I just cannot make it happen. Sorry about that. We'll talk again, though, Sunday after Astros and Twins right here on the Locked On Astros Postcast.